Okay, now let us start with the 30th question. Two satellites W and X have the same mass. Okay, now I have one mass over here. Okay, let me start this. Oh my god, I didn't start this. Right. Okay. Two satellites W and X have the same mass. They have circular orbits around the same planet. W is closer to the surface than X. W is closer, which means what? This is your W, this is your X over here. Okay, so let me call this as R1 and let me call RW, and this is your Rx. Let me call like this. Which quantity is smaller for W than for X? Smaller for, which means what? He is asking you W less than X over here. Some quantity on the numerator should be here. Okay, now towards it, gravitational force. What happens to gravitational force? Gravitational force is higher in W than X, so definitely this is not the right answer because it's closer. Angular velocity. To determine angular velocity, we need the linear velocity, orbital speed. Orbital speed V is equal to what? Square root of gm by r, right? V0 equal to so much, or V0 is proportional to 1 by root r, because g and m are constant. So if Rw is greater than Rx, Vw, sorry, Rw is less than Rx, V, time up now, let me close this, yeah. Okay, so therefore, so we should have Vw should be greater than Vx over here, right? Am I right? See, Rw is less than Rx, so therefore Vw should be greater than Vx. Okay, so therefore this is also not the correct one. See, because we want lesser here, right? So because here it is greater here, so this is not the correct one. Now what about omega? Omega is equal to V0 divided by R, which means what? V0 is equal to root of gm divided by R over here, divided by R, which should once again, if I write this one here, I will write omega is equal to root of gm divided by R root R. So what's happening here? Omega is also proportional to, inversely proportional to R root R, similar to that of the linear velocity, right? So therefore, since linear velocity is false, orbital velocity is also false. Okay, and the last one is orbital speed. You can also prove that since t is proportional to 1 by omega, how t is equal to 2 pi by omega, you can also say this is what is the correct one. So therefore orbital speed is the right answer. Okay, let us move on to the 30.